promise you this, if Donald Trump said tomorrow, I'm not going to run for president, all of this would stop.
We've now had the affidavit come down over this search at Mar-a-Lago, and after all of the talk about it being, he had nuclear secrets and the codes and everything else in his Mar-a-Lago compound, it turns out to be just a fight about whether or not a president can keep classified documents, as plenty of other presidents have done in the past. What is going on here in your head? Do you think that the FBI and the Biden administration have completely overreached on this? And are they setting a really dangerous precedent now where, the elites can start fighting the elites using the FBI as their weapon in law enforcement, as their cudgel against one another?
Yes, America's never seen anything like this. The idea that the judiciary, the FBI, could be turned into political weapons against opponents of the current administration is a rather terrifying one. But I can tell you why this is all happening. I was in Dallas 3 weeks ago for CPAC Dallas, and you know what? Trump is on the most astonishing form. I've seen him, I've followed him for many, many years around America. I've shared platforms with him around America, and he is coming back with a law and order ticket reminiscent of Rudy Giuliani when he cleaned up New York all those years ago. Wow. He's confident in himself. He's got overwhelming support amongst the Republican Party. Nearly every one of his nominations are winning their primary races. And they're terrified. They're scared. They know that with Trump at the head, the midterms are gone for the Democrats. The 2024 election is gone. I promise you this, if Donald Trump said tomorrow, I'm not going to run for president, all of this would stop.
Do you think if he does run and becomes president again, he is going to go scorched earth and drain the swamp, as he says, because last time around he was, every step of the way, he had these enormous hurdles with his own bureaucracy working against him. Is he going to go in there if he wins again and just clean house?
He did some great things, I think, on the international stage, America's foreign policy, not launching yet more endless wars, what he did with supply-side reforms in America, making people rich, getting people into work. That was all great. I think where he failed is he had a team of people around him in that West Wing, many of whom just weren't really on his side. Exactly. And that made the battle to drain the swamp, to fight against the blob that's there in Washington, virtually impossible. And what Trump needs to do this time, if he's back there in 2020, 25 it'll be, of course, for the time of the nomination, he's got to surround himself with people that are utterly loyal. Throughout that 4 years, he had people on the inside leaking against him, and that made draining the swamp all but impossible.